name is Maria. I am 29 years old. I live in Chicago with my 8-year-old son, Tommy. I work the night shift at St. Mary's Hospital. I clean the floors, empty the trash, and make sure everything is ready for the doctors and nurses who come in the morning. Most people don't know my name. They see me pushing my cart down the hallways, but they don't really see me. I wear a blue uniform with a name tag that says Maria, Housekeeping. To them, I'm just part of the background, like the walls or the chairs. But I see everything. I see the tired doctors drinking coffee at 3 a.m. I see the nurses holding hands with scared patients. I clean around their tears and their hopes. I started working nights 3 years ago when Tommy's father left us. During the day, I sleep for a few hours, then I pick up Tommy from school. We have dinner together, I help him with homework, and I read him a story before bed. Then I kiss his forehead and go to work. The hardest part is being tired all the time. My body never knows if it's day or night. Sometimes I drink too much coffee and my hands shake. Sometimes I'm so tired that I forget simple things, like where I put my keys or what day it is. But I keep going because Tommy needs me. He needs food, clothes, a warm home. He needs to know that his mother will always be there for him, even when everything else changes. Last month, something happened that I can't stop thinking about. It was 2 a.m. and I was cleaning the children's ward. I heard crying from one of the rooms. I looked inside and saw a little girl, maybe 6 years old, sitting alone in her hospital bed. "Are you okay?" I asked quietly. She looked at me with big, scared eyes. "I can't sleep. My stomach hurts." I checked the hallway. No nurses were around. I went into the room and sat in the chair beside her. "What's your name?" I asked. "Lucy," she whispered. "That's a beautiful name. I have a son named Tommy. He's 8 years old." Lucy wiped her eyes. "Where is he?" "He's at home, sleeping. He's probably dreaming about his favorite cartoon right now." She smiled a little. "I like cartoons too. Which one is your favorite?" For the next 20 minutes, we talked about cartoons, her favorite foods, and her pet cat at home. She told me she was scared of the dark and scared of being alone. I told her that being scared was normal and that even grown-ups get scared sometimes. "My mom is sleeping in the waiting room. She's been here for 3 days." "She must love you very much," I said. "Do you love Tommy?" "More than anything in the world." Lucy yawned. "Will you stay until I fall asleep?" I looked at my watch. I had work to do, floors to clean, rooms to organize. But I looked at her small face and said, "Yes, I'll stay." I held her hand and hummed a lullaby that I used to sing to Tommy when he was younger. Soon Lucy's breathing became slow and peaceful. She was asleep. I quietly left the room and continued my work, but something had changed inside me. I felt lighter, like I had done something important. Not just cleaning floors or emptying trash, but something that really mattered. The next night, I saw Lucy's mother in the hallway. She was a woman about my age, with tired eyes and messy hair. "Excuse me," she said. "Are you Maria?" "Yes." "Lucy told me about you. She said you talked to her and helped her sleep. Thank you so much." I felt my face get warm. It was nothing. No, it wasn't nothing. She's been so scared at night. You made her feel safe. That night, I realized something. Maybe I wasn't invisible after all. Maybe the work I do isn't just about cleaning. Maybe it's also about caring. A few weeks later, I was cleaning the emergency room when I overheard two nurses talking. "Did you see that woman who cleans at night?" one nurse said. "Maria. Yes, she's wonderful. She always makes sure our break room is perfect, and she's so kind to the patients. I saw her talking to Mr. Johnson last week. He was having a panic attack, and she calmed him down." "She has a gift. She sees people," the other nurse said. I stopped mopping and listened. They were talking about me. They saw me. They knew my name. I thought about Tommy sleeping at home. I thought about all the nights I felt invisible, all the times I wondered if what I was doing mattered. I thought about Lucy and her mother, about Mr. Johnson and his panic attack, about all the small moments when I chose to care instead of just clean. The next morning, I picked up Tommy from school as usual. He ran to me with a big smile. "Mom, I got an A on my math test." "That's wonderful, baby." He hugged me tight. "I told my teacher about you. I told her that my mom works at the hospital and helps sick people feel better." "What did she say?" "She said, you sound like a hero." I felt tears in my eyes. "I'm not a hero, Tommy. I just clean floors." "No, Mom, you do more than that. You take care of people. That's what heroes do." That night, I walked into the hospital differently. I wasn't just Maria the cleaning lady. I was Maria the caregiver, Maria the comfort giver, Maria the one who sees people when they feel invisible. I started my shift in the children's ward. I knocked softly on Lucy's door. "Come in," she said. She was sitting up in bed, looking much better than before. "Maria," she said happily, "I'm going home tomorrow." "That's wonderful news." "I wanted to give you something." She handed me a drawing. It was a picture of a woman in a blue uniform, smiling and holding a mop. At the bottom she had written, "Maria, my night angel." I looked at the drawing and felt my heart fill with warmth. This is the most beautiful thing anyone has ever given me. My mom says angels come in all shapes. Some have wings and some have mops. I laughed and hugged her carefully. "You're going to be just fine, Lucy." As I continued my work that night, I thought about what Lucy had said. Angels come in all shapes. Maybe she was right. Maybe taking care of people, even in small ways, is a kind of angel work. The next few months passed quickly. I learned the names of more patients, more nurses, more doctors. I learned that Mrs. Peterson in room 204 liked her water with extra ice. I learned that Dr. Martinez worked late because he was studying for a special exam. I learned that Nurse Katie always forgot to eat dinner during her shift, so I started leaving healthy snacks in the break room. People started noticing me differently. They said, "Good morning, Maria," when I passed by. They asked about Tommy. They thanked me for small things that I had always done,
but that they had never noticed before. One evening, Dr. Martinez stopped me in the hallway. "Maria, I wanted to talk to you about something." I was nervous. Did I do something wrong? No, the opposite. You've been doing something very right. He smiled. "I've been watching how you interact with patients. You have a natural gift for making people feel comfortable. Have you ever thought about becoming a certified nursing assistant?" I don't know. I don't have much education." "The hospital has a program. You can study during the day and continue working nights. They'll help pay for your classes." I thought about it. Could I really do more than clean floors? Could I learn to take care of people in bigger ways? "I have a son," I said. "I need to be home when he gets out of school." "The classes are in the morning. You'd be done by 2 p.m. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about Dr. Martinez's offer. When I got home in the morning, Tommy was getting ready for school. "Mom, you look happy," he said. "I might have a chance to go back to school," I told him. "Really? That's so cool. What would you study?" "How to be a nurse's helper. How to take better care of people who are sick." Tommy's eyes lit up. "You already do that, Mom, but it would be awesome if you could do it even more." "Are you sure you'd be okay with it? I'd be busier." "Mom, I'm proud of you. You work so hard to take care of me and other people. I want you to follow your dreams." I hugged him tight. "When did you get so wise?" "He learned from the best," he said with a grin. That day, I called Dr. Martinez and told him yes, I wanted to join the program. Starting school was scary. I hadn't been in a classroom in over 10 years. I was older than most of the other students. My English wasn't perfect, but I was determined. I studied between cleaning shifts. I read textbooks while Tommy did his homework. I practiced medical terms while I mopped floors. The nurses at the hospital started helping me, explaining procedures and letting me observe. The hardest part was being even more tired than before. But every time I felt like giving up, I thought about Lucy calling me her night angel. I thought about Tommy telling his teacher I was a hero. I thought about all the patients who would benefit from my care. 6 months later, I passed my certification exam. I was now a certified nursing assistant. I could do more than clean floors. I could check vital signs, help patients with daily activities, and provide the kind of care I had always wanted to give.
My first day as a CNA, I was assigned to the children's ward. I walked down the same hallways I had cleaned for 3 years, but everything felt different. I wasn't invisible anymore. I had a new uniform, new responsibilities, and new respect. I was checking on a little boy when I heard a familiar voice. "Maria!" I turned around and saw Lucy. She was taller now, healthier, with her mother beside her. "Lucy, what are you doing here?" "I'm visiting. I wanted to see you. Mom told me you became a real nurse." "Not quite a nurse yet, but I'm getting there." Lucy's mother smiled. "You inspired her. She wants to be a nurse when she grows up. She says she wants to help people feel better, just like you do." I felt tears in my eyes. "That's wonderful, Lucy." "Will you still work nights?" "Yes, but now I'll be taking care of patients, not just cleaning floors." "You were always taking care of people," Lucy said. "Now you just have a fancy name for it." That night, I called Tommy from work. "How was your first day as a CNA, Mom?" "It was perfect. I feel like I'm finally doing what I was meant to do." "I'm so proud of you, Mom. You never gave up on your dreams." "I learned something important, Tommy. Sometimes our dreams change as we grow.
I thought my dream was just to survive, to take care of you, but I learned that I could do more. I could take care of myself too and follow my heart. What's your next dream? I looked around the hospital, at the patients sleeping peacefully, at the nurses working hard to save lives, at the families hoping for miracles. I think I want to become a real nurse someday, a registered nurse. That sounds amazing, Mom. I believe in you. I believe in me too, Tommy. Finally. As I hung up the phone, I realized something. The night shift had changed me. Not just the work, but the people. Lucy taught me that small acts of kindness matter. The nurses taught me that I was seen and valued. Tommy taught me that dreams can grow and change. Most importantly, I taught myself that being invisible was a choice. I could choose to be seen. I could choose to matter. I could choose to be more than just someone who cleans floors. I was Maria, the night shift worker. I was Maria, the caregiver. I was Maria, the mother. I was Maria, the student. I was Maria, the dreamer. And for the first time in years, I was proud of who I was becoming. The next morning, as I drove home, I thought about all the nights ahead of me. More patients to comfort, more skills to learn, more dreams to chase. The night shift was no longer just a job. It was my calling. I was exactly where I belonged. If you like this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.